5 Night Stalker.
I knew they would.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it works out, because like we've seen it have success with a Luna. That is like any melee hero plus range core you can play, but having the melee 5 with
to adapt.
Yeah, and I'm also interested to see how Zhao Weid's going to be doing mid against GPK, just because, you know, it's GPK Lina. Okay, that's not quite supposed to happen, but I guess it did start with a tri-lane, so an early pick up on Faith Beyond, and they're going to do a bunch of damage on Y as he attempts to pull the creep wave behind the tower. Look at this nice body blocking by Kingslayer. He's just not letting him go. Oh, that was beautiful. Finally, he gets free, but the damage is already done. Actually, in fact, enough damage, they can actually get a second kill out of this lane. Now, Faith Beyond
X has a huge level advantage up top. They'll start smacking him, but unlikely to do too much damage.
Yeah, they managed to burn him out most of his mana here, but there is going to be the Winter Wyvern coming in. He's got the Cold Embrace, but at the same time, Faith Beyond, he's got enough to be able to drop another round of Nether Toxin. Y's going to die first. Faith Beyond is going to be able to get the kill, but he'll have a exit to get vision of the Winter Wyvern behind the tier 1 tower, you know, because he would just do that sort of ratting thing and pick up free experience and free gold with Winter Blast. So Night Stalker is just a much better version of that. Is why he just kind of walks his way in with a crippling fear. The Winter's Curse is nicely laid out, but Zhao Weid's looking to be able to interfere with the Rolling Thunder. Running forward, DM is looking to be able to slow down Faith Beyond long enough for the rest of the team to join in. Zhao Weid still causing some havoc in the back line, and it looks like both him and Y may have attempted to cause too much of a distraction. That leaves GPK in a sticky spot, and a dark spot is, ooh, the Winter's Curse from Kingslayer is going to be able to bail him out. Turns around, goes for the Lakota Blade. He missed the timing. Oh no.
What?
He was really hoping for that fast kill into Zhao Weid, but he must have been just a half second off. That is rough.
Was his vision advantage, being able to blink in out of invis is guaranteed in. Oh,
they're going to be able to jump on a Medusa here. They're going to quickly break her. They have Zhao Wei to be able to keep a chain stun while the silence is staying onto the Winter Wyvern. Might fall very close to dying, but DM gets there just in time for the Ravage. AME, though, beautiful time of the BKB, is able to keep up, just destroys GPK, finishes off Nightfall, and now looks to be able to chase down DM as well. Zhao Wei will provide the slow for AME to catch up and very likely get this kill. There is nothing VIRTUS.PRO can do about this rampaging Sven.
that was incredible. Like, exactly.
Just beautiful timing there on the BKB. Back inside the game, though, they're going to be able to find the opening here as they jump in to try and save AME. GPK laid out all that damage and it wasn't good enough, and now he's going to die for it.
I'm shocked he went for the Silver Edge build himself.
Yeah, it's like the natural buildup of Chrysalis, I'm sure, feels nice. Faith Beyond is not really where you want to be, my friend. They may have won that fight in being able to kill GPK, but
they're afraid. Oh my, they're so afraid.
They're so scared. Save, he's going to go back in and he's saying, guys, we have to get this kill. If we don't get this kill, then we might as well call it GG. We got to take what opportunities are presented to us. They spot AME, but Jason, though, he's not going to let this go. They're going to turn around and catch him inside of the Silver Edge. Now, here comes the Night Stalker to try and slow things out. AME, he's going to need some help, and that's going to be Jin Q. Pop of the relocate. They do have Y just going in immediately, and he is going to be caught in the flock. But AME is back into it, though. DM does manage to get a really nice Ravage to be able to slow down AME. AME gonna go for the Silver Edge away. The relocate out again doesn't actually grab the Sven, but it does mean that that Orchid build up as fast as possible. DM awkward positioning here. Now there is going to be the Cold Embrace, and Save does manage to get the Hex. Zhao Wei is going to catch Save as he tries to get away, but the Winter's Curse is going to go out there. Zhao Wei did manage to roll up, though. It's going to be a lot of damage coming in. Zhao Wei, he's not going to be able to survive through it, but neither is Save. He's immediately buys back and TPs back into this, and they do have Nightfall to contend with. He's slowing down AME with the Scotty. GPK is going to catch up eventually. All the slows in the world. GPK, Jin Q comes back in. Bean Keel is they're going to turn back into DM, but the Cold Embrace, it's too hard for them to be able to deal with. Sven just cannot put out any damage, and slowly but surely, oh, come on. That Ravage was just a tentacle shy of being able to catch AME. Instead, Faith Beyond is potentially going to get run down, and his BKB is now worn out. DM has looked to be able to slow him down with the Gush. Zhao Wei running interference, bouncing off the wall. GPK turning around, trying to get out of this sticky situation, but the Cold Embrace again, and now Nightfall's here with the Stone Gaze with the Scotty. AME, he needs to get out out. Jin-Q, he's got a ticket out of here for the moment. The rest of LGD going to try and retreat where they can. Zhao Wei does manage to at least all in and kill both GPK and Kingslayer. Buyback coming out from the Winter Wyvern, and maybe this is the fight that LGD, with their reset of the relocate out, they're going to be able to bring down Nightfall. They've got him once, and they probably got him twice.
Yeah, of course. Meanwhile, Wise just chasing away the supports all by himself. This is 100% dead Medusa. Might take a little while.
He's going to actually go for oh my god, he read well, that's what LGD wants to do, and they're going to be able to find that as Zhao Wei. He's going to be able to get on top of Nightfall immediately. Look at that mana just get taken out. The Winter's Curse is going to go down, but it's already too late. The Bloodthorn has already done its work. Kingslayer is going to be left behind as the rest of VIRTUS.PRO try and retreat, but it may be too much, Kyle. This double damage has just put a nail in the coffin, potentially. They're going to go for the Ravage, but again, the Bloodthorn, it's just the last bit of damage required to kill the cores. They have buybacks, but they do not have Nightfall. Both of these lineups are so dependent on their hard carry, and PSG.LGD winning 3 fights in a row like that may have just got an opening to close out the game.
That is okay. Well,
there it is.
Wow. That
ended
that
in
just
a hurry,
happened.
Kyle. Jesus. Man, just a pretty wild.
But they still have one problem, T, and it's the wave clear. It is atrocious.
Yeah, and also like we saw PSG run a Earthshaker Venge lane the other day, and that wasn't too hot. An Earthshaker Earth Spirit is kind of the same thing.
VP, I'm glad they banned the Night Stalker, but I'm shocked that they once again picked Medusa, considering yesterday PSG.LGD beat T1 twice in a row against the enemy Medusa, and they're just continuing to grab it. Oh, whoa, whoa.
AME,
whoa.
Once again, LGD maybe having a rough go of things, but it hasn't stopped them several times before. As why beautiful body blocking, they're going to make sure to give it, and it's AME has definitely had the last laugh so far, but he's not going to get a whole lot of giggles out of that little play. Just coming out from VIRTUS.PRO, a well-executed gank that could not be stopped by a simple Fisher, and it turns into a second kill on Y as well.
This is looking very... It just didn't even phase him. Maybe, did he like not notice? Was his camera somewhere else? And then Save ran out of vision?
He'll get his revenge at least. Save gonna be slowed down by the Diffusal Blade. You can see AME just he's keeping his distance because he is afraid there's going to be more heroes around, but they've realized by now nobody's here. They're showing GPK a top lane. GPK gonna try and pull him up the cliff, and with a flame break, he gets him up there, and that distance is crucial because now Kingslayer. Oh, unfortunately, that Purge got rid of the dust right as it went out, so they're going to have to try and get the kill on a Y instead. He does manage to get off the false promise. Zhao Wei shows up and tries to go for the kill onto Kingslayer. There's the Fisher to help finish him off, but Zhao Wei, he's not sure where he's going, and the answer is nowhere, straight into the dirt. As GPK puts him there, Kingslayer going to be run down by AME. Nightfall out of mana as well. GPK back into the mix, even without a Firefly. He's got Save to deliver the damage that he was missing, and they are going to return fire against LGD. Thought for a moment LG they're gonna jump. Oh, okay. They could have gone for GPK, but they're like, nah. He's got an Aegis. Let's kill Save. He has been a master of 2 different team fights for VIRTUS.PRO. Faith Beyond is gonna get run down in exchange to get off the Stone Gaze, and they're gonna reset now. LGD, they know they have to pursue, but they can't overly jump this as they're gonna be in deep underneath the vision. The Winter's Curse goes out onto the Clinks, allowing the Medusa to be able to TP away. A nice 2-man stun, though, coming out from Faith Beyond. If they want this to be at all a recovering position, they're going to have to get both of these supports kills, which they will. And then I think, Kyle, forced out of this position, they're going to have to get in there. Or unless they're planning on playing against the Megas, but all this poke damage, they just keep on poking. Finally, the Winter's Curse managed to catch Faith Beyond on top of that one. So if they can get them both inside the Stone Gaze, which they do, they're both going to fall. They both do have buyback, but it is going to be rough as Jin-Q slides right on past Nightfall and just simply dies. He does manage to get a kick in before he goes down, but again, no follow-up from LGD. A Gleipnir to hold them, but they're not going anywhere. They're staying right here, Zhao Wei, inside of her base, claiming Megas and even shooting for tier 4s now. AME, he's so close to a heart, but I don't think you're going to get it in time, friend. Nightfall actually having no mana is a bit of a problem for AME. He doesn't actually do that much damage to this butterfly Medusa when he doesn't actually have any mana, healed up by the Cold Embrace. By the time they get through this, all of their towers are going to be gone, and that is just the first life of the Medusa. Zhao 8, finally they're saying, okay, we have to actually put a stop to this, but again, the tier 4s are all gone. Now for the second life of the Medusa, it's throne or bust. PSG.LGD. Again, poking GPK, nice initiation, catching Y again. No chance of a false promise. Zhao Wei barely able to get away thanks to his invis, but Faith Beyond caught by the Scotty. He's going to go for a Yules, try and blink himself out of here. Does manage to dodge the LSA, but is immediately hit by the axes before he can blink away. Gets off the Echo Slam, but again, not enough damage to kill anything, and certainly not enough damage to threaten Nightfall. Zhao Wei goes to the back line, but it's GG already called as VIRTUS.PRO put an in
phase advantage, and I think sticking to their strong
to try and bully the TB to jungle as early as possible, because then your Clinks farms the Ancients a lot quicker than Terrorblade. You have the item timing.
And save on Lina. He plays this hero obsessively in pubs. Like, this is his hero that he spams, and he's certainly putting in work.
Faith Beyond in some trouble at the bottom lane while AME is being chased down in the side lanes. It seems like LGD's woes in the laning phase will continue and go on and on and on. And once again, it's going to be a question of whether or not they can make that recovery. As
Mango, and it's set up for your Lina and your Mars. Makes sense.
Yeah. LGD, they try and get aggressive in the bottom lane, trying to kill Save, and they do manage to get that kill, but it nets them VIRTUS.PRO at least one kill in return. The damage isn't going to be quite fast enough to get the other one, though.
The only thing missing right now is that PSG.LGD, they only have that single Ancient stack.
Not quite good enough. Save, really good positioning, but a Death-Pacted Clinks is really hard to burst down. Faith Beyond, a lot easier. Yeah.
And then Lina pops over. Didn't even need the Laguna. And still finds the kill.
Now got his level 6 after that kill, and he'll use it to show up against GPK. The Winner's Curse actually stopping the roll-in that they were looking to get the kill onto GPK. Zhao Weight's going to chase after him, but the Rolling Thunder is going to run out. So they're going to have to go for save instead. GPK thinking about returning fire, and he can. Mars is coming. He can bait them in a little bit more, and then all of a sudden DM shows up, hits the arena, hits the spear, the swap back. It still actually pins Zhao Wei outside of the spear, outside of the walls rather, but instead they're going to get Faith Beyond.
You don't see this as often on the support coddles.
Yep, and they need that magic damage burst, especially to be able to kill Nightfall, which they do get him. Beautifully done. They do have the arena coming out from DM. That's going to be able to get the kill on Y, unless Faith Beyond is willing to exchange his life for support. It seems like that is going to be the case, but they can still fight on. AME's going to be caught inside the Winner's Curse. Doesn't last long, though. No heroes around. He does get pinned to the wall. GPK is here to be able to finish him off, and he's got him. Rolling Thunder on in, be able to clip Kingslayer, catches save on his way out as Zhao Weight's going to roll away. Ward on the high ground. Faith Beyond looking for the swap. Wants something out of this, and they're only going to get Kingslayer. He is going to actually throw out the Winner's Curse, but Venge is going to be fine with this. In fact, DM committing into this team fight, but AME's in the perfect position to Burning Barrage through the arena and get the kill. Now the Ignis Fach's pulling in Nightfall, but he turns around, goes for Zhao Wei, turns in, rolls up, tries to do what he can.
So far this series.
It certainly has, and it's perfectly timed too as Meta's about to wear. Oh, he got the kill on save. A pushback spear in from DM. AME has a BKB though. He needs actually a stun. He doesn't have it. Swap back in. AME still trying to get save. The damage reduction is enough to keep him alive. Ultra kill for AME and a rampage, baby. LGD, you thought they couldn't contest that, Roshan, but now it's diebacks on 3 members. He's going to be swapped back in. Faith Beyond's in deep. Y in even deeper underneath the tier 4s, but they're both able to get out pretty easily as GPK is not going to be able to keep himself alive. The Cold Embrace is not good enough. DM throws out the spear and keeps AME out of this fight for now. But Nightfall, he's having a hard time finding a target. He's got the Sunder ready to go as soon as he kills this Venge. He's going to turn around and Sunder his own teammates back to the base, back to the fountain, but he can't get out. He's going to get swapped back in, and he doesn't have a Sunder this time around. This time around, he's going to be bursted. The Winter's Curse was nice, but ultimately, without their carry, How can they hold on here? Save's going to TP in aggressively. See if they can actually kill AME without the Terror Blade. They see it's a foolish try as DM swapped out of the Burning Barrage, but it doesn't matter. It's into the Ignis Fatuus as both him and GPK are lured into their deaths by that floating.
You're likely headed to the finals. Make AME your Soul Clinks player. I like the Gleipnir as an item, but not first. The fourth item feels way stronger and just near incredible. It's perfect.
Cute combo attempted there by the Mars and Winter Wyvern. Cold Embrace while Bulwart. Trying to draw the damage away from AME, but he's going to keep on this damage onto the Ancient to finish out this series, to force VIRTUS.PRO out of this tournament for ESL 1 fall. They are going to the grand finals. Stuff from LGD. God, you think that they'd be taking a